Guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mercylina. If you're new, you're most definitely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not, and make sure you join the family. Okay, so in today's video, guys, I'm just going to be telling you guys things you need to know about living alone from my own point of view. And I know this video is going to be helpful to so many persons who are yet to stay alone or live alone. Okay, so make sure you watch this video to the end to enjoy every bit of it, because it is unfiltered and it is basically my life experiences from last year till now. Okay guys, I know it gets to a point in our lives that we feel like, oh my god, it's time for me to live alone. It is time for me to own up to my own affairs. It is time for me to figure out my life, and this involves having your own space and being alone. And it is totally normal to want to start small. It is totally normal to want to start and you feel like, oh my god, this is the time. But I feel like there are things you need to know before starting up your life all by yourself or living alone. Firstly, there are challenges, of course, and I am going to be starting this video with those challenges involved and challenges that I myself have experienced. Okay, the number one thing you need to know is that bills. There are bills, so many bills for you to pay. There are so many bills for you to pay all by yourself, and this includes renting of your apartment, furnishing, electricity bill, medical bills, transportations, your toiletries, and so many other things. Guys, before you would even want to live alone, of course you should have a roof over your head, because that is the whole essence of living alone. You cannot live alone in your family house, in your parents' house. It is not possible. You know that. You can only create a space for yourself in your family house and choose to have your time to yourself. But if you totally want to move out of your parents' house and stay alone, you should know that you have bills to pay, and this means you should plan. Okay, if you want to leave your family house, you shouldn't, I feel like it's something you shouldn't just rush out to do. It is not something that you should just wake up one morning and be like, oh my god, I feel like I am ready. This is the time. This is the time for me to make the move. You should start planning. I'm going to use myself as an example. Before I've been dropping video moving to my own apartment, like on my channel. I dropped several videos before this, and most of you would notice that I had like so many things before coming to this apartment, and that involves my bed frame, my mattress, and some little things. So this is how it all went. It's not that I had it from my family house before moving down here. Like 5 months before getting a job, I had already started planning on moving out of my mother's house. I had a plan, although not to stay on my own with a friend, but I had this furniture guy that was very close to me, and we were church members. So what I did was to deposit some amount of money, and I knew that okay, he's somebody that I could trust with my money. So I decided to pay like some amount of money and told him, okay, see, I'm planning to move out. I don't know if you can make like dressing mirror for me and bed frame. And he was like, okay, no problem, whenever I am ready. But the thing is, I wasn't sure when exactly I am going to be moving out, but I know it's something I wanted to do last year. And then for the mattress, I got it like at a declutter rate, because I had somebody that wanted to relocate, and that was even before I even paid for the furniture. And I felt like, okay, this mattress is really cheap. Not so cheap, but on a really sense, this is affordable. So why don't I just get it? Even if it's for me to bring it down to my family house, I should do that. So I decided to pay for the mattress, and that was how I came about the whole mattress thing. That was how I was able to purchase it. So it was not like I just woke up one morning and decided that I was moving out and I had everything all figured out. So I planned on that note. So if you do not have a job, I feel like you should just chill. There is no rush. You should just chill. But secondly, I want you to know that living alone can be very, very, very demanding. Yes, I spoke about the bills. It can be very demanding in the sense that you would, like, you are all by yourself, and your time, the whole time you crave for, can be like really, really problematic to you, because you tend to be very bored and you would want to have somebody around to help you feel better. And there are some days that you just want to come home to meet people, and that is quite normal. So I want you to know that the fact that you're living alone does not mean that there are no days that you would want people around. So number two, it is going to be very, very boring. There are days that is going to be very, 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 very boring. Okay, and also very tiring. Yes, most times you would need help. There are some days that you'll be like, oh my god, I feel like I have gotten to my end point. I can't do this again. And it's okay to get to that point. That does not mean you are a failure. And that is like a critical point in everybody living alone life. Is a time in your life that is really, that you need to be really careful, because if you are to be a person of character, you have to be careful not to make like drastic decisions, because there are people that are there are people out there that are willing to help you with a price. There are people out there that would offer to help you, but at a price, and you wouldn't want to be in that position to give in to whatever they are trying to offer. And that is why you have to be contented with what you have. Contentment has a way of helping you as a person living alone, because if you are not contented and you are in your difficult time, you would want to go extra mile to keep up with the life you want for yourself. You want to keep up with the life you wish to create for yourself, and that is why you have to be really careful with yourself to be in a position whereby you would want to need help from anybody, or being in a tight corner that you would want to make like drastic decisions. Make sure you plan for your finance. Okay, it is important for you to know how you plan for your finance. Even if we are not like 100% good with planning for our finances, there are some days that you just want to live the life. If this is how okay, there are some days that you feel like, oh, I deserve this, I've been through a lot, I have worked hard, I need to get this particular thing for myself, regardless, even if that will be like the last thing. But do not be reckless with your finance. You have to plan for the month. You have to know that, okay, the scale of preference is really important as a person living alone, so you don't fall short when it is not even like the end of the month. I am so guilty of that, but it's something I am learning to do, because it is important. See, if you do not plan appropriately, see, you would find yourself in a position that you don't want to, and you have nobody to run to for help. I am telling you. And you don't want to be in a position whereby you are always running to people to help you. Okay, make sure at least you have food in your house. Make sure that you have water in your house. Make sure that your electricity bill is being sorted out. Make sure that you have at least this particular money for your health, in case you fall sick or something. Make sure you have it all planned out. At least you have something in your pocket that would sustain you. Even if you run out of cash, do not run out of food. Okay, make sure you do not run out of food. And also make sure you own up to your life. Be the landlady of your life. Be the driver of your life. Of course, God is the driver of our life, but I am not saying that in that aspect. I am just saying that be in full control of whatever you do. Make sure that you have your life always figured out. even if there are days that it tends to get blurry, but make sure that you have things figured out for yourself. Make sure that you are in control of every situation that you find yourself in. I hope that these few tips will go a long way, because for me, I am learning over and over again. I am learning, even as I am making this video, I am still learning some things, because of course I am putting up this video out there, and I know that I have to be more serious with my finances. I have to plan, and I will make sure that I do not make drastic decisions in those days that I know that I am down. At least if you have your finances all figured out, you will not be in that corner that you would want to go the extra mile to sort whatever situation you are in. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. So guys, I do not intend for this video to be long. I just want to drop out tips here that I know that would help so many persons. If you have not subscribed at this point, make sure you subscribe. If you have not liked this video, make sure you like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.